The sum of over 71 billion francs is the financial envelope allocated to the Northwest region for the year 2024. The announcement has been made in Bamenda on Tuesday, January 16, during a meeting to launch the state budget. Chaired by the governor, Adolphe Lele-Lafrique, the need to invest in development projects in the economically sinister region explains the reason for the voluminous size of the package, according to ministerial representatives from Yaoundé.
The Northwest is a region that is quite particular and quite interesting in the national cake, I can put it that way, because the Northwest region finds herself, just like the other two regions, as the economically sinister, challenge-affected areas. Because of the present context that we all know, the security challenges. And so, much has been allocated to meet up with the why not develop services in the region.
A series of presentations from national and regional officials of the economy, planning and regional development, public contracts and finance explains ways of broadening the tax base to optimize income while pampering the taxpayer.
Next 3 months, the currency, the dollar, will be 598 francs. Whether it increases there in America, it will not be increased there here in Cameroon, because some people had bought commodities in America when it was 583. Why do we come now when it is only 2 weeks after it has gone up to 700 and we are asking the importer to exchange at 700?
The beneficiary population, for whom government has vested interest, also have a role to play for dreams to be realized.
And it is a year for all of us to work in synergy. I'm begging our brothers and sisters who are in the pitches that it is high time for us to go back to the drawing board and see where we went wrong and where we went right, to correct ourselves, so much so that we can build our region and build our nation.
The protruding calm social climate is progressively making way for execution of more development projects, as shown by statistics of the previous fiscal year in the Northwest region.
Every day, school children face difficulties crossing the road, especially during rush hours. These difficulties have pushed the regional administration to initiate an urban road safety drive to assist children.
The visit of the regional delegation of transport for the West this morning to our school to sensitize the students on the usage of the roads, that is, crossing the roads, avoiding accidents, those who use bikes and vehicles. It was quite interesting and it was welcoming because it was not us who used to talk to them every day who were talking to them. So at least the children know that the aspect of road safety is very important.
The regional delegation of transport was accompanied by road safety experts from Yaoundé and Douala, deployed to primary and secondary schools.
Led by the head of the region, the governor, it concerns security of every child going to school, every student, because we have noticed that it is this range, this tranche of students that are now facing accidents, a lot of accidents that leads to a lot of loss for the country. Today we are here to let you know about all the risks that concern roads.
Cross the road while running, and we should usually walk on the left-hand side of the road to easily avoid previous accidents, sudden accidents for a car. They told us that we should look left and right to cross the
realization of the roadway and knowledge of road signs. The next scheduled stage will focus on crossing the road as a goal with parents.
The amounts allocated to the Central region for this 2024 fiscal year stands at 52,655,215,000 CFA francs, out of which almost 31 billion is for investment projects, while about 21 billion goes to the functioning of the region. Moreover, the direction investment budget of the Central region is 120,257,980,000 francs. This to cover ongoing projects such as
electrification to the solar and the dams. We have a lot of roads, especially the motorway. We have a lot of schools to be built and others reinforced. We have health and hospitals and the rest.
After the national launch of the 2024 state budget worth 6,740.1 billion CFA francs, time for the different regions to take the relay. Occasion to share not only the innovations of this year as in the secular, but equally the models of the budgetary policies that led to the 2024 finance bill. It is more about budgetary consolidation, working to mobilize state resources such as fiscal, non-petroleum, and the mastery of budgetary execution expenditure.
Ces innovations doivent nous amener à faire les anticipations.
The innovations will enable us to anticipate, take good decisions at important moments in the execution of laws and regulations governing the management of public finance. The vote holders, economic operators are called by center, regional governor
to do their best to manage the budget in such a way that it will be beneficiary to the population of the center region.
It is when all these are in place that they will implement the budget that will enable them reach the objectives set by the region for this year.
Cameroon is rich in biodiversity, a natural abundance of living space which provides daily solutions like oxygen, food, medication, and so on. Small-scale Cameroonian farmers earn their bread from there. Those from the southwest and the far north regions will be supported by the state and its partners in promoting the wealth that the country abounds with. This will be done thanks to the global environmental funds that will be providing funding of more than 1 billion CFA francs with fair sharing of profits prescribed.
So the project is going to go a long way to conserve and protect our rich biodiversity that we have in the division of Southwest and Kupe Mwaninguba in a long way. We have so many species that are threatened, some are getting to extinction. We are going to carry out massive sensitizations such that everybody is going to be aware of the objectives of the project and how it can be realized.
It is therefore an important project that is being implemented under the United Nations Environment Programme with earmarked results.
It will be implemented over a 3-year period. We are confident that the mechanism and tools that will be put in place through pilot project will enable those communities where those genetic resources are coming from. So I'm confident that those mechanisms and tools that will be put in place will benefit those communities living in those regions.
The launch workshop and its first session of the related steering committee opened on January 16 in Yaoundé and will run to the 18th.
The African continent is currently experiencing intense hyper-competition driven by hard power, soft power, and smart power. To attain continental leadership, each nation must identify and mobilize all the available resources under a comprehensive and coordinated strategy. Cameroon, for example, possesses numerous valuable assets across various sectors. To pursue continental leadership, it is crucial to identify and harness these assets. A general dynamism when all the living force of the nation decides to become leaders in the African continent by 2035 in all sectors of activities. Collecting and integrating the contribution of key stakeholders, including representatives from public authorities, the private sector, civil society, and Cameroonian diaspora.
This concept is to boost the competitiveness of the nation, and this regional strategy, it's like a powerhouse. We have a regional strategy, and then we bring in the energy to bring it, to take it regionally and to take it well.
At the end of this consultation, the state of Cameroon is expected to possess a white paper that precisely outlines its strategy to become a regional power between 2025 to 2050.
The die is cast for Ivory Coast, Nigeria this evening at 6 p.m. Nigeria that will be going into the match with a lot of pressure and tension and looking forward to demolish the Ivory Coast team that was victorious during their first opening encounter against Guinea-Bissau. And here we are in Vogada, a locality that harbors thousands of Nigerians here in Yaoundé. We shall be getting to some of them to know how prepared they are for the game this evening. Hello, sir. Yes, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire this evening. Are you ready to watch the encounter?
Yes, we are fully ready, and we are Nigerians. We are good supporters of our good team, Super Eagles. By the grace of God, today's match we are going to win.
Do you share the same opinion that they played the first game well?
Well, yes, of course. On the first day of our match, the God of soccer wasn't on our side. As you can see, you saw that day, Osimhen, he lost so many goals. Even face to face with the goalkeeper, he lost goals. But I think today's match, we will come out with victorious today's match.
Do you see Nigeria defeating Ivory Coast this evening?
Nigeria, we are going to win, of course, we are going to win.
When you look at the last match, like I said, Victor Osimhen and the rest, they squandered a lot of chances. What should the coach do today to be able to demolish the Ivory Coast team, which is proving to be stronger?
I believe our coach is supposed to make changes in midfield. So the people that he put last time in the midfield, they didn't perform well. And I believe in this today's match, there will be another changes from the match. I'm supporting Cote d'Ivoire, despite I'm a Nigerian. I support Cote d'Ivoire because their system of playing, I so much love it. And I like the way they play.
And I see you beautifully dressed on the jersey of the Super Eagles. Are you confident Nigeria is going to do it today?
I'm confident.
And it will be a very, very difficult encounter between Nigeria and Guinea-Bissau on the last day of play in Group A. From the Mvogada neighborhood in Yaoundé, Haïsencha and Raoul Ngufo.
Nigerians in Douala have gathered with their flags high up to support their country for the upcoming match this evening against Ivory Coast. They are positive and believe they will win.
It's a big match, but we need to win the match. We need the 3 points, because if we don't win this match now, it will be another problem. So
I support my country. We will win. I'm sure I will win. Because Ivory Coast is not a strong country in football. We are a strong country in football, like Cameroon now. Legend people like Senegal, strong people, but Ivory Coast is rubbish.
My expectations are I am winning the match. I am winning by 2-0. Nigeria is a great country, both in football and everything. We are winning our match.
So I know my country will win, and I believe that my country is capable of winning. Last time, the last match they got and draw, and I believe that towards this period, we are going to win. That is my belief.
Some hold whatever the outcome, the interest is to showcase African unity.
Canal International.